And hey folks, how you doing? Durinde back with you as we continue our Let's Play of Stellaris with Star Trek New Horizons mod. Doing our Denobulan Let's Play. May have noticed at the end of the last video we were at like 07.04. I forgot to save it. So that means we lost 3 days, which isn't such a big thing, but I think that mining station upgrade I did like right at the end there, yeah, that didn't take. So I'm just gonna get that underway and slow things down, and we will take a look at our universe. So far, no major powers encountered yet. A couple of pirates, some hostile creatures, but nothing super spooky yet to us. No Cardassians, no Borg, no Romulans, nothing like that. We're just kind of growing our little empire. There are 2,000 stars out there, 5 or 50 or so races or something like that. So might be a while before we run into someone. So, Plaza Prime is now getting itself colonized. We have our new dude going in there. We have some mines getting upgraded. This planet, we're a little way from this person popping in. We're at +2 energy right now, which means, of course, we are colonizing planets, so that's going to jump up once the colonization is done. I think we need minerals more than anything else. We're at +2 food, though. So we will have to try to get some food from somewhere. Have we done orbital hydroponics yet? I'm not sure if we have. No, just the border control so far. So, yeah, that's going to be a concern in a little bit. Construction ship's not doing anything. And let's take a look at our research before we get underway. 10 months for better armies, and everything else is kind of a long ways away. And let's take a look at our unity. I think we're a ways away because we're now up to 3 colonies. So the more colonies we have, the more unity we are going to need. So if I do intend to push unity, like I said I was at the start of this series, then I'm going to have to build some more heroic monuments and take some upgrades that produce more unity. So our construction ships, we do have one faction. They're half happy. They're a little bit over half happy. The fact that we're not autocratic is good. The fact that we have free movement kind of bums them out. The fact that anybody can do whatever they want with anybody is good. They don't care about slavery. And the fact that everyone's born equal is pretty good. So they seem to be an alright bunch. They're the Democratic Council. So that's okay. We have 96 minerals right now. Anything else I want to do on Denobula? I could upgrade this mine as well, and that is, well, it's not cheaper than building a brand new spanking mining station and about, but it would use less energy in the meantime, I think. I don't think these guys suck down any more energy as they get upgraded. They might. Actually, it looks like they do. Yeah, this one's using 1.5. This one's only using 1. So, yeah, they actually do use more energy as they get upgraded. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. 26 minerals a month right now, which is okay. That survey is done, so we got a whole bunch of society research. We got a whole bunch of energy. That should actually, yeah, that pumped that up to 3 months. Construction ship. Are we going to send you somewhere, my friend? There is a little bit of engineering research we can do over here. There's 4 down here. Let's take a look at potentially habitable planets. Expansion planner. I mean, we do have Budrick 2 here has a whole bunch of food and a whole bunch of minerals. It's a marshland planet. That's the only thing kind of, yeah, there's a couple engineering things, but both these planets are habitable. That's a lot of minerals. That is a lot of food. I feel like we have to kind of push towards that, which is going to drive back our unity even more. So maybe we'll wait a little bit before we do that. Frontier Clinic, orbital hydroponics. I said that we needed that, so we'll start working on it. It's going to take us a little bit over a year to get done. We can actually have 6 systems. That's pretty good at the start of the game here. One of our scientists is leveled up. I want to make sure that we have governors on both our planets. Sometimes they mysteriously disappear. Well, there's probably reasons why they disappear. I just don't notice them. And we're going to have to install a governor at Plaza Prime as well. So we'll have to keep that in mind. Only producing 2 Unity a month. Yeah. The fact that we're pacifists helps out. And we're only producing 1.5. Okay. Cool, 194. There's some. What is this? That's Trillium D over there. Lots of minerals in the system as well. Okay. Now, if I build myself a frontier outpost, that's going to cost me influence. But those 7 minerals, they are really appealing to me right now. So we have a single rock. It's got Trillium D. It's got 3 minerals. I think that's worth it. If I do end up colonizing over here, I can just deconstruct the frontier outposts. But I would like access to those minerals. How are we doing with you coming in? So you're going to produce an additional 2 food. But you're going to be taking away food as well. So we do have a little bit of breathing room on the food side of things, but not much. I could clear one of these, but it's going to be a while before we need any of those tiles. It's going to slow things down a little bit. Am I willing to sacrifice basically 3 minerals for a whole bunch of food? I think I am at this point just to get things growing. So we will build a hydroponics farm there at the sacrifice of a mineral. So Denobulan, that's everything is all. Yeah, everything's ready to go here in terms of. So yeah, we should. Yeah, I'm gonna clear off one of these jungle tiles. They'll give us access to a little bit more energy. Okay. All right, speed things up again. But yeah, there's that 10 mineral planets. It's calling my name. It's going, Durinde, colonize me, colonize me. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking seriously about it. We still haven't upgraded our fleet yet either. Okay, that might be the next thing. Once we hit 210 minerals, might be the smart thing to do. That should drive up our fleet power a little bit. I mean, these guys are what? 397. So we want to be at like the 500 range in terms of fleet power, if we could. So the rest of our research going, so 6 months until orbital hydroponics. You know what? You know what I should have did? I should have just waited for that to finish up and went with the mine there, but that's okay. That is okay. I will live with my decision. This planet is Irish. Dia do it. It's the only bit of Irish I know, Irish Gaelic. I took 1 semester of it in college, and that's all I can remember. Field Prime. Okay, so we do have some food. Okay, so we're up to 5 food now, and we should have another individual coming in here at some point. It's going to be a while before we need anything in this tile, so I'm just going to hold off on building anything there for now. Yeah, we're just going to wait till we get 210 minerals here, and what are we going to do? We're going to upgrade our fleet. Hopefully that's going to drive this up to maybe closer to 300. We could build more ships as well. They are going to be pretty expensive. 325 to build one. Their power is 78, so building one of those drives us over 300. Okay, we'll do the upgrade first, and then we'll make some considerations. Our frontier outpost might be done at that time. If it is, then we'll start hitting up these minerals right here. Okay, we have an anomaly failure risk of 20%. That's not too bad, and we can do our upgrade. That shouldn't take very long. 66, 283. So it did drive us up fairly close to 300. Orbital hydroponics is done. Leader lifespan. We really gonna go there again? I think we have to do glacier removal because I believe this planet has a whole bunch of glaciers. Yep. energy starting to get down there. So I'm going to move you over here. Once you come in, we will start building you a power plant, but we don't need to do it right now because you are like a whole bunch of years away from actually being useful to us. I usually try to build stuff in tiles right away. Silent enemy. Okay, I haven't seen this in a while. We'll follow the ship. We will hail them. We have security. And, okay, their command. Man, we have gone through like 3 different scientists aboard this ship. It is not a lucky ship. You know what? We're going to take you because you're cheap. There we go. That's the lack of confidence I have in my science teams right now, or my science ships. All right, go back to Irish. Survey that system. Survey that system. Survey that system. And survey that system. Okay. Construction ship is working along. So once, yeah, we should have enough to... I'd like to get that Trillium D. That gives us an armor boost. So we will send you right down here to build you a mining station. We're not building you a mining station, but we are building a mining station. Another, yeah. I'm going to fill out this system. Oh, Plaza has been colonized, so we're going to get ourselves a governor. We are starting to get up there in leadership. You got cheap buildings. You're good for armies. You're good. Yeah. How are we doing for influence? We got a lot. We're gonna go for cheap buildings. I think that seems to be the smarter play right at the get-go. There's 3 minerals down here. We definitely want to hit that up. And I'm actually gonna wait because I want to get the space construction done first. Okay, so we'll get you to go over there to build a mining station once the game auto saves, and I have to remember to actually save the game once I exit Stellaris this time. I should have noticed. It usually gives us a warning, I think, but I guess I just didn't notice it last time. We don't have any other strategic resources right now. Okay.
Anomaly found.
Failure risk of 60. Of course, our poor scientists never get a chance to level up because they're always dying. Speaking of always dying in a space setting, actually, while I was doing some traveling there, I downloaded some audiobooks because I had some very long plane rides and, in one case, a very long bus ride. And I listened to Red Shirts. John Scalzi, narrated by Will Wheaton. Pretty good. Kind of a humorous analysis of kind of the red shirts that die in science fiction type shows and stuff like that. Gets really meta at times, but if you're a fan of science fiction, if you're a fan of, I don't know, Will Wheaton, perhaps you're the biggest Wesley Crusher fan, or perhaps you like his stuff that he's doing with his tabletop show. I'd check it out. John Scalzi as well. Kind of one of my favorite kind of modern science fiction authors. Does the Old Man's War series. I think I've talked about this in the past. Pretty good series, I think. I don't know what he's like as a person, but I do enjoy his fiction. So if you're looking for some good sci-fi, recommend checking some of his stuff out. Very kind of Old Man's War, very kind of military sci-fi, very reminiscent of Starship Troopers, the novel, and not the movie. So there you go. Also, that was pretty enjoyable, I gotta say. The Red Shirts audiobook. I also listened to another one by Scalzi, Fuzzy Nation, which apparently was a rewrite of an older book, and again, sci-fi. Pretty good. And again, narrated by Will Wheaton. I think they kind of know each other or something like that, so that's why he's narrating Scalzi's novels. Anyway, back to the gameplay here, because I'm getting a little bit distracted. Alright, so yeah, there's no point on me building anything here yet, because this the guy still got to come in. Oops, didn't want to dismiss that. Yeah, research that. Failure risk of 20%. So Denobula's fine. Brickfield Prime is fine. And Plaza, again, it sounds like a mall to me. Plaza Prime.
Research complete.
We can now clear glaciers, which is good if I want to build. Yeah, I'm just going to go for the straight-up society speed upgrade. I want to build a Unity monument on this planet, so I'm going to clear that off. So after this guy comes in, we'll build a Unity monument up there. How far away are we now? 34 months, so basically
Station complete.
3 years. I thought I could get a little bit of engineering. Probably not going to be Strange New Worlds event name .18. Whoa. That's really? I gotta start taking out insurance on my scientists, because I could make a whole bunch of money that way. Okay, science ship, sign leader. Boy, yeah, speaking of red shirts, they're all wearing green, though, so I don't know what's going on here. And that's why I got that person, because they were cheap. So it doesn't really matter. I'll get someone who's youngish, I guess.
Affirmative.
And good luck to you, Tig. I haven't had much luck on the random events this game. That's for sure. Haven't run into the pirate base either, so that should be lurking there somewhere. Okay. You know what? We are a little bit low on energy, so I'm gonna build some mining stations up there. I think that's probably a smart-ish play. I'm not going to call it a smart play, but I'm going to call it a smart-ish play. Brickfield Prime. Yeah, so we're going to... Actually, I should have held off on building that, because that building's just going to be sitting there for a long while before someone comes in to work it. Same thing with that. Like I said, I usually try building right away, but I want to be a little... The way I'm playing this game, I want to play it a little bit differently than what I normally would. Okay. So we're getting 2 energy from you. You're producing 1 food. You're producing 2 food. Research is done. Photon torpedoes. Fun times. I'm going to go for the industrial lab upgrade, and let's see about upgrading our ships again. So, you do 8.4. If I drop down a photon torpedo, what do you do then? 9? Okay. 9 is bigger than 8.4. A little bit of basic math there. Upgrading costs 30. Let's do that right away. That puts us up to 370. Okay. Our construction ship is under attack, and I believe we have found our pirates. Kind of just in the nick of time. There's, what, 2 pirate bases? That is, what system is this? I've never seen that before. Oh, it's that system. Okay, so they must have built that kind of when I was not there. Okay, so my construction ship got the hell out of Dodge. What is it now to build a ship? It's probably like 400. Still 325. Okay. It's not too bad. It takes us like a year to build one. One of our governors has leveled up. That guy's still coming in very slowly. You're still coming in very slowly. We're not fast breeders. From what I know about Denobulans, that they enjoy relationships and stuff, but I guess they don't. Their life cycle's kind of strung out a little bit. Okay, so we're 370. We're coming up against 2 spaceports, so I have to be a little cautious here. I might have to retreat. So I'm just gonna. I'll wait till we start firing, then I'm gonna slow things down, and I'm definitely gonna use my credits.
Station
okay. To make another fleet here. So they're using kind of missile technology. Okay, we'll research the anomaly. Running on normal speed here. So yeah, we're coming up against 2 pirate stations. So yeah, if my health on my ships gets a little bit too low, I think I will jump out. I'd like to be able to overwhelm these stations if I could. The fact that there's 2 of them is so weird. Again, I have not seen that before. They're doing any damage? Very slowly. Our targeting's better. It is a stationary target, though. I got to keep that in mind. We're a couple months away from, or 3 months away, 2 months away now from being able to build another ship. So I'm probably going to need like 10 ships to get this to work, and 10 would actually put us right up to our naval capacity. He's lost about a quarter of his health, and we're not really even making a dent in these. So I'm just going to retreat, get while the getting is good, so to speak. So our construction ship's not doing anything there now. You know what? I will pick up. I'm probably going to colonize there. Oh, we got a whole bunch of research. That's great. But I will grab the 2 engineering from here. Okay. And it's 325. So, yeah. For some reason I thought it was 220 or whatever. And I did spend 90 minerals right there, so I set myself back from building a ship. Whoops. Whoopsie. Okay. So we will have 4 more minerals coming online in a couple of years. Sensor arrays, not too sexy. Automatic exploration, yes please. Yes please, and thank you. Maybe if I set the ship to automatic, maybe my scientists will last a little bit longer. That would be great. So a while before you come out. They need 1 more pop before we can upgrade this as well. And we're going to be getting into a little bit better Unity territory again very soon. 23 months away now. So that's a couple of years. And what am I going to be taking next? Let's take the consumer goods. That might eke out like a couple of extra minerals for us per month. 328. Is it 325 to build a ship? It is. Okay. All right. Good, good, good. So you guys are healed up again now. Good. All right. And the fact that you're in orbit should be good for our mineral production, stuff like that too. Okay. 1 influence. Okay. I don't need any more spaceports right now because we still have that pretty good naval capacity. I'd like a couple of more ships if I could. So I think that's what we're going to spend the next...
Station.
Like, getting this cleared out seems like a big thing. Like I said, I've never seen the pirate bases kind of doubled up like that before. It's so weird. So I'm going to hold off on building that until they're a lot closer to going into that tile. Lots of room to grow here. And Plaza Prime, we're still at 0.9 a month. So at least 10 months before they're ready. 9 months now for that. We have an election coming up. You know what? I will take whoever gets elected. I'm not going to meddle in the affairs of politics. Oh yeah, I can't clear that out until they're ready to go, basically. Okay. Lots of potential planets.
Research complete.
Research is done. Society research is now 5% faster. Monthly influence. Considering we are only producing 1 right now, I think we have to kind of push that a little bit. So that we will do. These people are still fairly happy. I mean, I could embrace them.
Station complete.
Their faction happiness will go up. And I think we're pretty much egalitarian anyway.
Spatial rift
or egalitarian.
detected.
Not egalitarian, we're not bird people. Tigborak, the scientist. No, probably ran for politics because she was so influence goes up. Armies are cheaper. Okay. So that means that, okay, this must be the guy that was elected last time. Congratulations! You're on death ship duty now. Hopefully you enjoyed your run of politics, and I can't say that I blame these scientists running for politics because they get like a solid like 10 or 20 years where they're not dropped into the maw of the endless void, and probably won't end up on a ship that's going to implode for one reason or the other. So that's one way to get into politics. It's not the traditional way, but I guess it's whatever floats your boat, so to speak. We're doing great for food, so we can hold off on worrying about that for a while. We're gonna have a nice bit of energy coming online here very soon, and I'm looking forward to these minerals. I do have to say, 4 months now. Okay, we're creeping up. What are we paying now for our consumer goods? So we're losing 10.53 a month now. So we'll have to see what happens. I think we'll get 15%, so it might get us like net one more mineral, but that's going to help over the long run of the game. 311, so we got one more month, and I'm going to build us another ship here. It's going to put us up to about 500 because they're worth 78, I think now. 341. Okay, so build a patrol frigate, and we are maxed out on food, so we have kind of a potential trade source if we run into anyone friendly. But food always seems to be one of the harder things to trade, so just got to keep that in mind. All right, our mine is online, so now we're doing. Okay, so we have a peaceful advancement. They're 49% happy. They like the idea of having a lot of energy. I mean, that's possible for us. They like us controlling strategic resources, which we have. They want us to control 5. They want prosperity.
Station complete.
And keep the peace. They still need to add that description to the mod. It's still a mod in alpha version, so you gotta keep that in mind. Speaking of traditions, all right. So Utopian Dream, and we're at 99 months now, and the ant one. So yeah, we gained like a mineral from doing that, but that's going to help us out kind of over the long run of the game, I think. So you're going to be coming online very soon. You got a long ways to go. You got a long road getting from there to here. I'm going to stick you on minerals. Being able to remove a volcano would be great to get access to that tile. I did say that my next thing here is going to be a Unity monument, so we'll have to look at that. Just going to clear this dense jungle. It's going to be a while before we need it, but I don't want to lose months once this person comes in waiting for a tile to clear, because we are such slow breeders. So we'll take care of that right now. 493. I want to get us over 500 for fleet strength, so we will indeed build one more ship here very shortly. 29 months for automatic exploration, 32 and 13, so basically a long time before any of that stuff happens. We basically have 10 months until we can build our new ship. I kind of wish the border creep would head over this way so I could grab a couple of more resources. Okay, so that tile should be cleared on Denobulan now. Let's check it out. The game ever saves? Yep. Okay. So we're going to be getting a bit of energy from there. Yes, putting you up there, and you're going to be working the tourist chalet basically. See if we can get the Unity up. So we're 93 months now. It's going to be a while before that person is in place to actually do anything for us. How's our science ship doing? You know what? Let's take a look at our expansion planner. So, Burdick 2 still looking like the sexiest planet in the universe right now. It's not the largest planet, but it's got a whole lot of resources. So, back up to 2 influence. I kind of want to throw like a frontier outpost down there, but at the same time, I do want that additional ship. So I am going to kind of sit on my thumbs right now and wait for that to actually happen. 224, so yeah, we're about 5 or 6 months away from that now. I know it's less than that. Just doing some really bad head math right now. Plaza Prime, so a while before you're in there, a long while before you're in, and you just got a while. They're doing 0.98 a month now. How's everybody else doing for their kind of their breeding? 0.98, and you're doing 0.98. We're almost up to 1. We almost have a single unit of booty. I don't know how else to classify it. 313. So at the end of this month, we're already going to start building our additional patrol frigate. Oh, we must have got a population somewhere. Come on. 26, 27, 28, 29. Happy New Year. Build a frigate. So a couple months before that goes online, then we'll take another whack at those 2 pirate spaceports. I'm not sure if that might be a bug or something I should... There is a Discord server for Star Trek New Horizons. I'm on there. I never usually... I don't think I've actually ever said anything on there, but I like keeping it open. Okay, so they're coming for a visit. That's fine. That's fine. Where are they going? Are they going to Plaza? They're going to Plaza. Okay. We will meet them at the Plaza. It's like a 90s hookup with teenagers. It's like, whoa, let's meet at the Plaza, dude. Okay. I don't think we'll lose anything. I think our fleet should be fairly good at intercepting these guys before they do too much damage. At least I hope. You're jumping out. Why are you not following? Yeah, you follow you. Are you?
Starbase is under attack.
You need to be a rally point. So we're jumping in. Hopefully we don't lose that. It's going to put us into the negative for energy if we do. Okay, here come our ships. Our ships seem to be a lot faster than theirs. I don't know. Guys, what are you doing? No orders. What? Yeah, we're going to lose that. Darn it. I don't know why they suddenly lost their orders. That's not good. Oh, maybe. Maybe. No. That's a big no. That's a big no. I think we would have been fine if our guys didn't just stop dead in their tracks for absolutely no reason. Slow down so we can look at the pretty phasers. This bit of combat is going on a lot faster than the last set we saw. Industrial lab upgrades, we can do those now. Research speed engineering plus 5% across the board. I will take that. And I'm going to have to send my construction ship back down here to build us yet. Probably won't let us do that. There we go. Go to the mine station. Clear that off, clear that off. You, join up with you. Go get healed up. Okay. I feel like we need that one more ship just to bring it up to an even number. 10 ships. 10 ships seems good. I like the idea of having 10 ships. Better than 9 ships. Not quite as good as having 11 ships, but it's a nice round number. Flows off the tongue. How many ships do you have? I have 10 ships. As long as Lex Luthor doesn't steal my ships, because that's terrible, I think we're good. I think we're good. Denobulan. So we're still a while before anything happens there. Still a while before anything happens there, and a while before. Okay. Research, 14 months, 17 months, and 50. So a little while before anything happens on any of those fronts. I don't need to build anything on planet right now. How we doing for Unity? 80 months, so that's... Well, that's a long way from happening. Side ship, how you doing? I'm going to continue sending them kind of northward. I'd like to maybe get like a wedge-shaped empire, because it reminds me of a pie, and pies are delicious. It reminds me a lot, though, of kind of the map of the inner sphere from BattleTech, because the clans, like the 3050 map, it's like the clans are here, and I can't remember where anyone else is. I think the Davians are down here, and it's like, I don't know, Draconis Combine, I think, was over this way. It's been so long since I checked into like any of the BattleTech lore. Been played a little bit of the backer beta that they released, but I don't think they've done much in terms of public releases since. That only lets you play kind of single player skirmishes. So waiting for the multiplayer version of that. Hopefully get a little bit of multiplayer mech on mech action. Sounds super hot. That would be great. I've been waiting a long time for kind of a faithful translation of the BattleTech board game, and that looks like that is actually happening in this case, which makes sense since one of the guys who actually designed the BattleTech board game is working on it. Very cool series, very cool system. It's like a walking tank. You can punch other mechs and do the old death from above attack. It's cool. It's very cool. And BattleTech was, I mean, it was kind of like my Game of Thrones back when I was like 10 or 12 or whatever and reading the novels, because there was like a lot of political intrigue and backstabbing and assassinations between the great houses and stuff like that, because it's basically space feudalism. So that was kind of my first exposure to that. So yeah, the novels were great. I don't know how they stand up now, because I have not read one of those suckers in like 20 years. But that was kind of my introduction to it. Okay. So we are working on our 10th ship.
Station complete.
Once that's done, we're going to take another whack at the pirates. Still while before you come in. I might... Actually, I'm not sure... No, I can build the heroic landmark, okay. I wasn't sure if I could until I had this upgrade done, so... yeah, that's what we're going to do. Okay. Alright, so ship should be ready to go very shortly.
Station complete.
Station complete, alright. Alright, here we go again. Round 2. Fight. 617 for our fleet strength now. Of course, we're in the red for energy because our ships are on the move. So yeah, I'm gonna start building some of these buildings now. Oh, I do need the planetary administration. So I'm just gonna stick you on energy until that happens. What is it to upgrade you? We're gonna need what? 350. So I just might wait. And we're a long way from upgrading here, right? I should build the mine, because they're starting to get close to being able to utilize the resource. And we're going to build a power plant right there, because we are, again, creeping up on being able to use those resources. So I don't want those tiles just kind of sitting there not producing as much as they could. Alright, so 10 ships. Hopefully this works a little bit better. I think we had like 6 the last time we came up this way. Last time we wandered over yonder. I know that's some sort of thing. I don't know if it's a kid thing, but I've heard of it. Oh, Trogians! Oh, hello to you. They're slaving despots. What a great people to meet. So much to learn from each other. Okay. Where are they? They are north. Okay. How do they feel about us? Okay. They're not going to like us. They don't like aliens. How about... We can't trade? I guess not. I guess not. How strong are they, though, compared to us? They're equivalent. So I might actually need to keep building ships for a while. I'd like to kind of pull ahead of them. They haven't enslaved anybody, have they? If we declare war, I could get them to stop atrocities. That's about it. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Of course, if we go on any kind of aggressive wars, our people will not be super cool with that. That's something to keep in mind. They have the same amount of planets as us, so I guess that's a good thing. They're not that far ahead in that regard. I would like some more maybe phaser power or something, or some shields. That would be great. They have a lot of armor, so that's not helping us out. And plus, yeah, they're eating through kind of our strength pretty good there. So in fact, I might even want more ships than what I have right now, which will put us over our fleet limit unless I start looking at building or upgrading spaceports. Maybe upgrading the spaceport might be our next step. I think that buys us like an extra 2. So about a quarter health. Like we're not chewing through the health of this thing as fast as I would like, that's for sure. I mean, if this was like equivalent to our frigate here, maybe that would be a little bit better, but I don't know. I don't know. Research is done. What's that? Automatic exploration. Okay. Tactical console, deflector dish. None of these are actually particularly sexy, but I guess I'll go for the tactical console. And yeah, we're going to upgrade our spaceport here, see if we can drive up our naval capacity. I think I'm going to have to retreat these guys and maybe build a couple more ships. I thought I was doing pretty good keeping ahead of the whole pirate events, but the fact that they have like 2 pirate bases right next to each other, that's kind of a curveball that I was really not expecting here. You know what? I'm just going to retreat ourselves. Ah, we lost the ship. Crap. I thought that was the smarter play, but I would have lost the ship anyway if we had stayed there, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, we're going to need, I don't know, maybe like 15 ships or something like that to be able to take those guys out. Well, that made things a lot more complicated, and I thought we'd be able to like tear through their shields and stuff a lot quicker than what we're doing. Okay, so they're back. They're going to get themselves repaired. And I have to build a new ship to replace the one that we lost. Okay. What's going on here? So, I'm going to need 3... I might as well build a power plant there because we are still kind of low. And then we'll do the Unity thing. Plaza, okay, you're going to be set to go. And Denobula, you're going to be set to go once we're good there. Okay. All right.
Research complete.
Research is done. Okay. Black Ops, I think I'm going to go for that. Considering we have some... Oh, they're up to 4 planets now. They're still equivalent. But they're under us, but they have better technology. Okay. So I think I have to start being defensive here and get my fleet numbers up as much as possible. So we're still building up our spaceport there. Okay, with all that, I'm going to pause the game and finish things up there for now. Hey, if you like what you're seeing, think about liking the video. Think about subscribing to the channel. And we'll see you next time when I guess we try to bolster our fleet and try to make sure that we can protect ourselves against the Trogans. See you next time. Take care and have yourself a great day.